In this pot, we have 5 liters of boiling water, which we have boiled for more than 10 minutes. It is purified water because we don't want to use tap water and take all those contaminants into the water. Now that our tea has completely cooled off, it's been several hours, we are going to start decanting into our molds. We have now finished filling every container. The big ones have a liter of tea and the small ones have half a liter, and we are now going to start adding our kombucha. So now, as you can see, we are covering each Pyrex with a t-shirt. This is reused t-shirt we are going to use, and this is a biodegradable fabric. And we are going to place it over the container and hold it close with clothespins. Today is April the 1st, it's a Sunday, it's day 6 of fermentation, and we're not supposed to see any results until day 8, but we are going to go ahead and check to see if there is any progress in our project. Today is April the 2nd, it is a Monday, meaning that today our kombucha is officially 1 week old, and as you can see, we're making a lot of progress. There's a lot of changes even from yesterday, and after we talked with our teacher, we've decided to take samples of each and test the pH levels, because we've determined that this sample is growing mold. So we're going to go ahead and take samples of each and take them in tomorrow to school, and we will be able to check the pH level of each. So today is Monday the 9th of April, and we're just gonna check in. Our kombucha has been growing, and we are very happy to check in on them and show you the results. By far, the sample that looks the best is the Holy Kombucha test. Let me just give this a wiggle so you can see what I mean. You can see that it's totally gelatinous, and it's apparently very thick. You can definitely see it forming, but it's very different from the Holy Kombucha actual test, which does seem to have some blue spots. We've been checking on those, and there's progress. It's small, but there's progress. Then we have the GTS. It's definitely forming. As you can see, it's still jiggling. It's definitely thicker, and it's getting there. The same goes for the control. It seems to be pretty much the same, but the big results are our tests. As you can remember, we did a control test, a separate control test that we started a week ago on April the 2nd, and we're seeing some progress. This is the GTS, and it looks pretty much like the original GTS looked, and it's looking great. It looks gelatinous. A film is definitely forming. And then we have the Holy Kombucha, which has these weird spots, but nothing too worrisome. The white spots look a lot like the actual Holy Kombucha. Let me show you. Here, we can see some right there. So I'm not too worried about those, since they are present in the other project. But here's the information about kombucha. As you can see, mold has formed again. And when we added a splash of vinegar to the other KeVita sample, it still did not grow. So I think for now we're gonna give up on the KeVita sample. This is the extra one we conducted, and there's no progress actually. There's nothing on the surface, nothing at the bottom. There's nothing really happening. So yeah, these are the results for the 9th of April. We're going to be showing our progress tomorrow to our teacher and see what's going on. And maybe we'll start decorating soon. So today is April 19th, it's a Thursday. This is today's update. Tomorrow we are going to hand in the first official update on our project before we hand in the complete project on next Friday. So this is kind of the last update before we start dehydrating our samples. No, this is the Holy Kombucha brand. It's from April the 2nd. So this is kind of like the most successful trial, and I could tell from the very start. So it's pretty thick actually. And yeah, these are the other experiments. These are our first experiments. Holy Kombucha right here. Pretty great actually. It's getting thicker and thicker. So today is April the 22nd, and tomorrow it is drying day. So we're just gonna go ahead and decide which samples we're going to go ahead and dry. Our teacher let us borrow these wooden frames that have mesh in them with them. So we're gonna place the kombucha or the SCOBY on top of this, and then we're gonna let it dry in a sheet, in a pan sheet like this one. And then we're going to cover them with this other mesh, just to make sure nothing touches it or comes in contact with the samples. I think we're going to go ahead and dry the Holy Kombucha, the experiment, just because it appears to be the thickest sample we have, and then probably the GTS, the original. We have to see if this will fit, but it's probably going to be this one and this one. So this is the final setup that we have registered. This is the Holy Kombucha. As you can see, it's right here. The Holy Kombucha sample that this is here. As you can see, we still have a little layer there. This is the GTS brand. This is our biggest sample, and this one is right here, and it too has a layer forming already. And then we have created this sample. This is with the mesh that you saw. We covered it, and it's like on top of it, so we can drain. This right here, this circle, is the GTS brand. So this is right here. This too has a layer there. And lastly, this is the Holy Kombucha sample. This by far is the thickest sample we have. You can definitely see it by the color. I'm pretty sure this is the thickest one, but then these are definitely thicker than these. So we're a bit confused because we don't really know why that happened. Since these we started on the 26th of March, and these we started until the 2nd of April. Maybe because of the ratios that we gave, or maybe it has to do with something with the circular, there's more tea. We really don't know, but we're happy that these were the results. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave these to dry. We're gonna cover everything up again, even the ones that where we took the samples from, because these we're pretty sure it will grow again. They smell very vinegared. Our hands smell definitely like vinegar. And tomorrow, maybe if we can get another one of these, another frame, we'll go ahead and dehydrate this sample and that sample.